Hello everyone, welcome to our Digit online class. In this video, I will start with showing you how we can install TallyPrime software in our computer. Okay, for that you go to your any internet browser. Okay, and Tally, you see, for educational purpose, learning purpose, Tally software is free. So simply you go to Google and type there TallyPrime download. And here you see maybe different from the source it may provide you to download the software. Okay, but better you go to the official website, tallysolution.com. This is the official website of Tally software, and already I mentioned in my class also that Tally software is designed by this company, Tally Solution Private Limited. Okay, so here if you click on this download TallyPrime link, then it will take you to this page, and here you can see one button is there, download. Okay, and the release is mentioned here. This release is 1.1.4. okay, so simply you click here and your download will start. You see, if I'm clicking, then you will get the option to save your setup file, and if you click here on save, it will save in your download folder. I have already downloaded it, so I'm going to open it from my download folder, and here you see it looks like this. The icon of this setup file is like this. So here you double click, it will ask for permission for installing new software. Then obviously you have to click on yes only. Then the wizard will start, and in my computer actually I have the previous version of Tally software also, this one Tally ERP 9. So when I am here selecting to install TallyPrime, then it asking me to update. Okay, it will, that means change my Tally ERP software to TallyPrime, but I don't want to do it like this, so I can select here other options also. I can directly install here. Let me go to select the option install, not updating it. Okay, if I click there from the more option install, then this button will change to install button, and if I click here, then the wizard will install the software in my computer. Okay, it doesn't take much time, you see. And now if I want to start it, then I can click on this start button, and the icon of this software is different, you see. Then opening, if you have experienced this Tally ERP software, then there also starting is different, and here also the animation is different, and the icon also is different. Okay, here that ERP is different icon, but if you see that the previous Tally 8 or Tally 9 or Tally ERP, they are quite similar, but here they have changed it totally. Okay, the Tally software icon is totally changed, and this is the first screen you will see after installing your Tally software. And if you have got the license, that means if you are using it for professional use, then you have to go to activate your new license. Okay, or if you are supposed already have the license but you are installing it another PC, then you will go for reactivation. Or if you are using multi-user software, then you can select here this use the license from network. But as I told you that for educational it's free. Okay, so I have here selecting this TallyPrime as educational free version, because already I have this Tally ERP 9 license version. You can see here this is the serial number. Okay, this is the authorized account of my Tally software, so at any time I can switch it to TallyPrime. But now I'm not going to do it. I will show you as you will see in your computer. I don't want to show you the other view, so that's why you will see it like this only. But remember, once you activated it, this screen will not show you anymore. Okay, this is for the first time it comes, but if you are using educational mode, then every time you'll have to select educational mode. So I will click here continue in educational mode. Then here you see, actually as I told you that I have already installed in my computer this Tally software, so I have some companies also, but for the first time you will not see any company in this list. It will remain blank, and we can browse here also. But first what we will do, we will go to create company. For the first time when you will do, then you have to create company only. After that you will see company names in your this company list. Okay, so let's see how to create company here in Tally. You simply click there in that link. Okay, may I show you again? Here you see this is the option, create company, and if you double click there, then it will take you to this view where you can create that company with their names and mailing address, then all that necessary information you'll have to put here. Okay, like say the example what you have done in last class, Ramesh started business. Suppose if you are creating the company for Ramesh, R-A-M-E-S-S, Ramesh store, suppose we are taking an imaginary name, okay, simply Ramesh store. So mailing name means, suppose if you want to here this in computer view, keep it, say this is for year 2021, okay, and this will 2021 and 22. If I'm keeping it like this, and we may split our record, say for 21 22 different and 22 23 will be different, then we can name it like this to only for viewing in computer. But what we will print in our bill, that will be only Ramesh store. Year wise we will not make different bill, okay. The whatever will print in our documents, that will be only Ramesh store. So here in mailing name, then we will keep it as Ramesh store, and in company name we can keep it as Ramesh store 2021 and 22, okay. And you remember the same company, that means it doesn't allow to open together if the name will be same. So it become necessary if we are splitting the record. Suppose the same company's record we are splitting into two, and after that the name will be same, Ramesh store, it will not allow to open it all together. So we can do here what I have shown, like you can keep the previous record as by their year, like if it is 2021, then you keep it as 2021, and for next year we will keep it as 22-23, okay. Then we'll be able to open it together. Then here, suppose default is the address, okay, default, and BANG, and state, it's Assam, and here pin 782460, and this information, telephone, mobile, email, website, these are not mandatory, this is for only information. But here you have to remember this one, you see financial year beginning, generally for business is always start from the financial year 1st April, okay. So this book beginning is the day when the business is started, right, and depending on which date the business is started, the financial year also we will select. In that same year, financial year, it should start, and the beginning of that financial year we will type here. It will generally be 1st April always. In exceptional case you will find that sometimes some financial year we take it as from 1st January also, but in general the financial year is always begin from 1st April, okay. So it will be like this only. You see that the book beginning means the day on which the business is started, so that day we will put here. And base currency symbol, it's rupees, and formal name is INR, Indian rupees, okay. So if this much information is enough, we don't want to do any security control or like any other features. If you have experience of doing Tally ERP, then you remember this company info, this master company creation master was little bigger, okay. That the previous one also we can bring here. You see, if you click here in configuration, okay, this button, then configuration, here F12, then you will see here the previous option what we see in this company master, Tally Vault password, we can bring it here, or this user access control, that also, and after that basic currency details. If you keep it all, then it will looks like similar what we had before, okay. So it depends. I mean, if you want, then you can bring it here, that security details and all that, and currency information. Or if you don't want, then you can keep it like hiding, you don't want, so simply this Tally Vault password we don't want. We will discuss it later on. For beginning this Tally company creation, I think we can better skip it. We will discuss when we will first complete our this company creation and ledger creation and simple voucher entry part we finish, then we will come for this advanced features. Okay, advanced configuration and features. So simply you accept it. You see this, remember, it will prompt you accept, yes, no. Separately, in like typical other program, how we click on save button and after that the dialog box appears and we give the file name and we save it. No, it doesn't happen like this here. It will only prompt you like accept, and here yes means you are saving it and no means you are not saving it. Okay, so we will simply click here yes, and it will save our file. And next, after it will ask for configuration. You see accounting, like maintain accounts, here bill by bill, whether we are, that means bill by bill we will maintain or not. Suppose we don't want to do it bill by bill, then we will not do it. Then maintain inventory. Suppose we don't want to do inventory. Even that last question what we took, Ramesh started business, there was no information regarding what item they are buying. Okay, they only mentioned the purchase and sales. That means it's only the accounting part they are doing. They are not doing that inventory part, and so we will keep it this inventory, maintain inventory, no. And GST also we are not doing right now, so we will make it no. Okay, so this is the simple company features we have to set at the time of beginning, at the time of starting the company. So after that, here also you see accept everywhere. That means where Tally we configure or pass any entry, it will ask you to accept whatever you have done, the changes. So as I said, yes means you are saving it, no means you are not saving. So obviously we want to save it, so either you can press enter or Y. And after that, you see this is the main working view of Tally software. It is quite similar with the previous one. Little changes are there, color pattern also little change, and some that means key shortcut keys are also changed here. We will discuss when we will do it. But for new learner, he will not feel anything because he has not done Tally before. So the first time he will do the whatever the option provided, they all are new to him. Okay, so accordingly he will do. But anyone who has previously done Tally ERP 9 and after that if he is switching to TallyPrime, then he will feel that difference. So here you see gateway of Tally. This is the main menu of Tally software, and this on left side we can see the company name what we have created, and here the information like last date entry. So as we have not passed any entry, so it's showing no entry pass, and the current period, this is we are doing for from April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Okay, and the current date today is the means the entry date, as we have not done yet. So first opening date is the current date here, and here the button you see date and company. Some other buttons also, when we will go to vouchers it will appear, and on top we can see the Tally license information will be there, as this is the educational version, so it's written as edu. After this some other buttons are there, so we will discuss it when we will, that means first complete our this first question. After that, one by one I will explain, okay, what the options are provided there. So first of all, what we'll have to do here, you see we will go to create. Okay, master will have to create, we'll have to create the ledgers. So last time the exercise what we took there, we try to find out the ledger name, right? So here for ledger creation we'll have to go to ledgers, and remember I told you two ledgers remain here by default. Okay, as you can see I'm going to here creating ledger. I can go to alter ledger also. You see this alter ledger. So if I am here for altering any ledger, then I can see two ledgers are already there. One is cash and one is profit and loss. This I have not created, but by default we get them. Okay, so this ledger we will not create anymore, and beside that whatever the ledgers required to create, that only we will create. Okay, here you see the options are like one is create, one is alter. Okay, so we will go to create ledger, and this one ledgers. Then suppose capital we have to create capital. Okay, capital account. And if you remember, I told you there is a group of these ledger groups are there, list of groups, and here 28 groups are there, and from there the appropriate ledger group, whatever the ledger we create and the appropriate group for that ledger, we need to select here. So if my ledger is capital, then group of that capital ledger will be capital account. Okay, similarly if I'm creating sales ledger, then the group will be sales. For purchase it will be purchase, like that. From these 28 groups, generally these are enough for creating any ledgers, but if ever we need any group also to create, that also we can do. Okay, if it is required, then we can create also. And here these are the information, mailing informations, and like state, pin, but these are not mandatory for accounting purpose. This name, and if we are selecting the under group is correctly, that is enough. But when we will do GST, okay, for taxation purpose it become necessary, otherwise for normal purpose these are not mandatory. Okay, and finally you see this is the opening balance option. If we are doing for an existing business, then opening balance may be there. Then if there any opening balance, that balance we will put here. And as this company what we are taking for exercise last time, that is newly started business, as mentioned, like Ramesh started business with 10,000, means he is newly started his business, so there is no question of opening balance, so we will leave it blank like this only. So you accept it, either you can press enter or you can press Y, right? So similarly, what are the ledgers involved? Already you got the journal entries. So here one thing only you remember, ledger we don't create duplicate. So once you created it, if it repeating in your journal entries, so that you need not to create again. Okay, once you have done, means it's done. We will be able to pass voucher entries. Means we have to create the ledger first, after that we will go for entries. In entries it will repeat, no doubt, but for ledger creation we create it only once. Suppose sales, SALES, sales account, this one we are creating, and this group will be sales. You can type, and after that you see from that list, let me see, you don't waste time. If I simply typing SA, then here you see from this list it already got selected sales. Then after that you simply press enter, need not to type it completely, it will just, you will waste your time. Okay, so here type of ledger, it will remain like as it is, it doesn't matter actually. Here invoice rounding means it's a different type of ledger, so which will automatically rounding of the value, okay, whatever we put there. So we will not go for that one. I suggest you not to go for that one. Simply take this as it is comes, okay, not applicable, and rest all you can keep it as it is. Okay, need not to worry for this all, we will discuss later on. For beginning, simply you keep it as it is. So likely purchase also you can create PURCHASE account, purchase account, and purchase PUR, purchase account, and I'm keeping it as it is. So here now you can see how many ledgers I have created. You want to see this, then press escape, or you can click here also in this cross mark, you see, then go to alter, and here if I click on this ledger, then I can see how many ledgers I have created. You see, actually cash and profit and loss, it was there by default, and capital, purchase, and sales I have created. And if any changes it required to make in the ledgers, then again I can go into it, and here I can make the correction, and again I'll have to click on this accept button. Okay, accept, remember that. So this way, once the ledger creation will complete, after that we will go for voucher. Okay, and here you remember those are the colored key. You see bold letter, bold letter is the hot key. If we press that later also, suppose if I press V, then also that function will be executed. Okay, so here once we enter into voucher mode, here you see this one, then it will show you all the buttons what we can use for passing that voucher entry. Already I have discussed in that journal entry class. For payment entry we use payment voucher, and for changing the voucher you can press this shortcut buttons, or simply you can click also here like receipt and journal, sales, purchase. Okay, suppose first one is receipt, then here in account it will be cash, and in particular it will be capital. Okay, and the amount is 10,000, and narration being start of BUSINESS business, and accept this one. Remember, after you pressing enter, it will prompt you. You have to click on yes, or you can press enter, or simply you can press Y. So this one is done now. Okay, and to bring this entry again on screen, you can press page up button from your keyboard. Okay, from your keyboard you can press page up and page down to bring that previous entry on your screen. Or if any changes required, there also you can do. Suppose you want to change the date, suppose it's not 1, it's suppose 2, then you can make changes here. But remember, with educational version you can change the date only 1 and 2 and 31st. It will not accept date 3. Okay, you remember that thing. It will not accept date 3 with educational mode. Only for the license version it works. Okay, so this entry is saved now, and here from also you can bring using the page up, page down, or here you see this one. We can go to display day book. Okay, day book, and here if you select the date, suppose we are selecting date 1, then all the entry will be displayed here. Okay, this voucher and day book. From day book we can see all the entries what we passed day wise, and we can select the range also, date range, alter F2, alter F2, suppose from 1 to 14 to 15, entire month. Okay, whatever the entry will be there, it will show you all the entries. Here from you can again modify any entry, then press enter, it will go into it. You can make the changes, or you can delete it also. For deleting any entry or ledger, voucher, anything, the command is alter D. Okay, alter D is the command. So if here again you see it's prompting you delete yes, no. If you click on yes, then it will delete it, or I'm clicking on no, then so it's not deleting. So this is the way we will pass the entry. Already we have discussed the voucher. You have to select the proper voucher for passing the entry. The voucher will changes accordingly. Okay, I will show you in our online class also. For this I'm uploading on YouTube. You see it once. Okay, if you find any difficult, you can comment, or in our online class also we can discuss. Okay, for your just helping, I'm uploading this video. Okay, then I'm closing it now. Okay, I'm ending it with this much only. Later on, if required, then I will show you a complete solution doing in Tally. Okay.